Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Boxing Unlimited here once again, and today we're going to be talking about the fight coming up in a couple of days on the 1st of February. The fight between David Morrell and Benavidez. And the question we're asking in this video today, this video is all about Morrell. Is Morrell really overrated? Is he overrated? We're asking this question based on the fact of what we've seen in his fights. He just had 11 fights, and he is the WBA regular light heavyweight champion after just one fight in the light heavyweight division against Kalajidis. And we're asking a question today: is he underrated? Because if you look at Morales' CV, you probably say that this fight is a 50-50 fight, or maybe it's a 50-50 fight, or maybe it's an equal fight, so to say the least. But Morrell have just fought 11 times, as we said, and the only fight he's had in the light heavyweight division, which of course is the same thing with Benavidez. They've only had one fight, but Morrell was frustrated, with the movement of Kalajidis in that fight. And we're asking so many questions, so many people have asked him questions. Is this guy overhyped? Is he overrated? Is he the person he says he is? But if you look at his amateur records in the boxing factory of Cuba, he's got over 350 amateur fights, and he's a good fighter. He's been a world title holder in the amateur division. But having said that, we're asking a question, the biggest challenge he has, the way he disposed of it, is he really what he says he is? Because taking a look at Kalajdzic and the CV of Kalajdzic, and if you compare it with that of Benavidez, Benavidez is fought champions all over the place. He's fought Morrell, he's fought Plant, he's fought Andret. Most of these people are undefeated when he met them. And we know his work rate, we know his punching power, his combination, his variety of punches. Well, Morrell has almost the same thing as well, but the kind of opponents he's fought and the kind of opponent Benavidez has fought, they're just so different. Benavidez has shown that he's a very good boxer, no doubt about that. He's a very good champion. He's still undefeated in 29 fights. Morrell 11 fights, and he's only had 4 fights on points, decisions. Having said that, anything can happen in boxing. We always say styles make fights in this channel, and then we're hoping that the caliber and the level of opponents that Morrell has fought is questionable. Take a look at the opponents and take a look at that of Benavidez. And then the hype in Morrell. How he's been hyped up after 11 fights. We're not saying that 11 fights is too small, because when Lomachenko came out, though Lomachenko is come with double gold from amateur section, amateur time when he was in the amateur division, he's only had one fight and fought for the title. So, anything can happen in boxing. Everything depends on the style in which you start on the day and end on the day. But we're looking at Morrell, and we're saying that most of his fights, especially the knockout fights, all happened in the super middleweight division. So is Benavidez as well. His fight with Vodich showed that Vodich is undefeated, just one person, one blemish in his resume, which is from the main man, Benavidez, and there's no shame in losing to Benavidez, who we'll all know. But we will see on the day of the fight. Let us look at Morrell again. The question we're asking here is: Morrell overrated? Have your say. We would like you to put your say in the comment section and tell us what you think about the fight with Benavidez. Does he stand a chance? Does his power, as we see, as we've seen in the light heavyweight, he's not going to be as concussive as he was in the light middleweight, super middleweight, sorry, it's not going to be the same. We've seen it in fight with the Kalajidic, and the only fight he had in the light heavyweight division. And we are of the opinion that his power do not transmit to the light heavyweight division. So it's going to be a problem for him. And the come forward system, him and Benavidez are come forward fighters. Who is going to take the center of the ring? The person that takes the center of the ring wins the fight. But he's neither here nor there. It's not going to be a walk in the park for both boxers, so it seems. Unless at the end of the day, we'll find out that Morrell is not what he said he is, or what people made him to look, that he's overrated, and then we'll see how the Benavidez will treat him. But they have animosity between both of them, which makes the fight more interesting and intriguing as well. So we're looking at a fight that is going to be, well, it's supposed to be a 50-50 fight, so a lot of people said, but the question we're asking is, this question crops up again. Is Morrell overrated? Because when you say a 50-50 fight, it's an equal fight. Any person can win. But is it the same thing here? I believe it's the same thing, no matter the number of fights he's had. But if you look at the quality and caliber of opponents, you have to think twice again when you say that. So we have the opinion that the only way to know of Morrell's durability is the fight proper. So we'll see in a couple of days anyway. But it is important to note that Morrell, when he fought Kalajidic, he got frustrated at the end of the day, and then he fought somehow, he didn't, because the movement and the angles and the gap that Kalajidic set for him, he couldn't answer the questions very well. He was labeled in his win, even though he won. We were very sure he won that fight unanimously, as the judges said, but he struggled. So we were thinking that if the boogeyman from the super middleweight division does not fight well, it will remain to be seen if he's still what he is, But let us have a look really on his fights in the middleweight, super middleweight division and the heavyweight division. He was avoided in the super middleweight division. In the light heavyweight division, his power didn't show. He didn't rock Kalajidic, who had 3 defeats already before that fight. He didn't rock him anywhere. He didn't come close. His front-coming movement was diminished by the movement of Kalajidic. Is it gonna happen to him the same way when Benavidez come with his pressure, educative pressure, with his angles, with his punches, with his combinations and variety of punches? We will see on the 1st of February, which is about some couple of days from now. But what we're saying is that from all indications, we have a feeling, we're not too sure anyway, but we have a feeling that Morrell would not carry his power, his front movement, his pressure, and his all the power and the angles he says. Even they left the southpaw stance is whether it's going to be a problem. We will see, because Benavidez is an orthodox fighter, and he's fought so many times, fought on southpaws as well, but sometimes it becomes a problem. We will see who manage the ring well, better than each other. What we're saying today, we will see the lack of experience of Morrell. After just 11 fights, he's fighting for almost, fighting an undefeated fighter who is he's been nicknamed the Mexican monster because of the way he fights. Let us see what happens. We will see in a couple of days who is the better man, and whether David Morrell is a hype job or overrated. Do have a nice day, and God bless. And please do subscribe to the channel to make the channel grow. Have a nice day and God bless. Cheers.